and sacked back around the 18-yard line. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Prescott buying time to his, and the pressure gets to him again. Danielle Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the drive with Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On second down, it's Cook. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Now Cousins being chased out left. Incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
On second down, Cousins again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that?
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Gun. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Cousins on fourth down. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by...
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, 1 for now and 1 for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let him get away, but it does get away at second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10. And probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Come on, man.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Garoppolo, the good one there for a 49er first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Garoppolo going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Ezekiel is a problem.
Cowboys now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Get off, man.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. Dak finally gets tied in. Witten and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive. 3rd down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from the 49. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Sherman. I knew he was going to do that shit. Sherman ain't no joke. That was my fault.
So a pretty a shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing.
Let me get that. Fuck wrong with you. Get it back. Run him. Get up.
Picked up by Leighton
Get that.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Nigga keep quitting, man. These niggas blowing me, dog. Trying to get some work in, man. I got a fucking season to play. They fucking keep quitting and shit. And I hate it because I gotta play with these motherfuckers, but they good, though. My first time playing with these niggas. These niggas is good. Oh, I just ain't played nobody yet. I'm trying to. I'm on this no custom playbook. Got me going back to play like I used to play back in '99 and shit. It's so good, I need that shit. Oh man, just keep quitting, man. It's all good. Man, I'm just getting started. I ain't did shit. Can't play no fucking game. I'm trying to go from team to team, team to team. Finding my running back. No, I ain't picking that. But with this X Factor shit, I done played with all the running backs. Trying to hold off. Trying not to play with Dallas. Playing with Zeke. This motherfucker tough, man. He the last. Yeah. What's up, bro? You know what you're doing, man? Nah, no you don't. Nah.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Yeah. What's up with the game, man? Decent. Damn. What's going on, man? Shit. What's going on with this shit, man? I'm trying to play a game, eh? Trying to distract me and shit. It's all good. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't wanna play him anyway, man. I think that was a little kid or something, man. He just got the game, man. I'm play, man, nah. Man, yeah, but play with everybody, man, except these motherfuckers. I was trying not to play with them. But I need to get a running back in place, man, because running back gonna be real live important on this game, so I can't really.
EA Sports
That nigga start stiff on me, motherfuckers, man. Ain't nothing you can do.
Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
So Zeke got to get rushed for 10 yards 5 times. More than 10 yards or better 5 times in the game for him to go the fuck off. Then he start acting like a goddamn, what the fuck is them Jones called? Them Street Fighter niggas, man. Should be crazy. Who the fuck watching this shit? There you go. Oh shit. That's one right there. That's one. See, it say one. I'm talking the game, y'all. I'm trying to show my brother what the fuck going on. So he got one. As soon as he get 5, he get that damn golden arm. No homo, his arms be not glowing like the last dragon, but like that shit be crazy.
So from the 36 now, first
I
and
ain't
10.
even worry about it though. And this nigga JJ Watt got that shit too. Yeah. Oh my god, dog. That motherfucker right there. Oh, shit. That motherfucker right there, man. Listen to this shit from
Sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think of the shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Alright. Oh, we passed too. Yeah, there you go. Oh, shit. I'm gonna leave him alone. I ain't gonna keep running. But on this jump, I can run or pass. Do either one, cuz. So you see that shit? Yeah, I could have ran that shit, so you can do both with that shit. Do this. Yeah. Oh, he got dinged that time. It's all good.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run giving up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish it out themselves.
What's going on with this shit? I see you, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Cooper. He got that was Gallup. Oh, God. He got up there. It's all good.
It's fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so hard to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. Third down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go make the tackle right away.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of the team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Turn that off.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 25-yard
What do you think he about to do?
Here's Watson.
Out of bounds, man.
Out
of bounds.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. You didn't watch film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. Whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Oh, but you're good at it.
Oh, boy. Oh, that hit stick back. I ain't hitting X no more. Ding your ass.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
I'm telling you, it's taking now. Fuck a strip. Ding your ass. Yeah. I went to practice mode for that shit. Get me a name, man.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Well, run, motherfucker. We all good.
To the area again, Watson.
Boy got scaled. He's stupid. Sitting there waiting on that shit. He's sitting there. Oh, damn, they running all over the place.
At the 46-yard line.
Under the shit. Look like he the receiver. Yeah. Oh, shit. What we got going on, man? We got Zeke right there. Bring him close. Stay right there. There you go. Just go. So this nigga so slow, man. Nigga so slow, so.
With a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect the ball.
Got it off.
It's just so difficult for them because
Get. There you go.
single play.
I take
You
it.
decide to throw the football. You're giving some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking
I had
about
to run
guys
this
that they want to play
motherfucker.
football. They'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hold on, don't switch it now. Oh shit. Don't switch. Oh, there you go. That's two. That's two. That's two. You got that step on that golden on. That motherfucker. It might be first round pick, man. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh shit. It might be first round pick. I'm sorry.
He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the ball.
There you go. Oh! Man, they tripping, man. I don't know what the fuck happened right there.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that was swallowed up because when they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run
Kyle.
to. Didn't happen on
Oh, Cooper.
That's
cool. I'll take that.
Get this down to the 10.
I didn't want to think it was the same thing. He's mad as shit. They got a lot of funky. Oh shit.
First opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a first
I'll
and
give him
10
the jet sweep too.
The game is to go. And he'll get this one down to
I played mean.
just a yard
I
on
played
the first
mean
down
as shit.
play, so it's 2nd and 9. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops.
Oh my god.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a 10-yard
Oh
touchdown.
man. God damn, dog. Yeah, watch out for everything on this game this year.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, I'm telling you. Get by one of them motherfuckers, you're going home.
Being taken a knee as they
Telling
start
you.
at the 21-yard line.
See what I got going on.
And now out comes Houston. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up
I'm
first
going for
and
that
10.
shit. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna ding his ass. There you go. That's cool.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Watson. Keeps himself up.
Oh, don't do that. Don't play around. Don't play around.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave.
Don't play around.
Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a
Not play around.
Ends up
That's
getting
cheating
there
ass
for the
shit.
loss. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Oh, we all over the place.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Come on, dog. I'll put you there. He's sitting there waiting on that shit.
35 before he's taken down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by.
Thank you.
On this first
Sitting there waiting on that shit, man. Come on.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree
Pressure.
as efficiently and effectively as we could
Pressure.
have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right.
Yep. Your ass is grass. Yeah, good D, huh?
He's right at the 45.
Good D.
Give him 7
Good
on
D.
the second run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Watson on
Nah.
3rd down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like,
It's Hopkins.
oh, get that.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Watson
your ass. Bring your ass in. Don't throw that shit. Yeah. Don't lie, y'all. Hey, these motherfuckers good. Tell you. All over. Oh, what the fuck is this?
And the back in pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage.
Oh, man.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, he got me with that one.
He's got it.
Good one. You got me with that shit. That's cool. Forgot I had that. Decent though.
And the Texans have come to win a score. And then they got him the ball. Just get it to him. Let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the ball. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Back to Ziggy.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And now there's still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game. You figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, they might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even getting.
Look at this nigga, dog. Get the fuck off him. This fucking drunk.
Not before he works it past the 50.
Nigga real live doing what he want to do. I mean, is that 3? Should be 3.
Seconds to go in the first half. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Oh, these X Factor niggas. Okay.
They'll run it now. Out of gun. And it goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott.
That's full.
This inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Here's Preston. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Let's get the field goal. We ain't gonna be greedy. Got that run off shit.
That's it. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Should get that though. He's got active.
51-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Okay.
We'll see for the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh!
He's up past the 22-yard line.
Don't do that shit.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Good tackle, boy.
This is Miller.
I know that's your position. It's all good.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Back to throw, Watson.
Hey, give me that.
This is
Heavy pressure. There you go.
4 is the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Got that. Oh, come on, man. I'm all over it, though.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, Slim. He just throwing the ball. I'm right there.
Appears they're going to come up empty on this
Come on,
first
dog.
the second half. Still down by that slim
Come
margin.
on, man.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you
Go
sit
for
and
it.
analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Oh, man, that's my fault. I'm running for the running back. I ain't even looking for that shit.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson with a give to Miller. He's got the first down and more. It's midfield.
Ah, good one, man. Damn. He fucked me up with that shit.
63 yards. And the Texans
Yeah, get out.
extra point away from taking the lead.
That nigga fast too.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Oh, I was about to come straight to it.
Puts them on top. Here in the third. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to
Zeke got 4 of them jumps. Let's see what's going on.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's still fucking up. Oh, he got that shit down. Oh, he activated. He the last dragon. He the last dragon. He about to start fucking shit up. Look at him.
Kids table.
Okay, so front side guys, back side guys, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And get him down as he's inside the 40.
Hey.
Between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length
Oh
of the
shit.
field.
That motherfucker on drugs now.
In Houston territory.
He on drugs.
At the 38.
He's sparkling like water. As long as I don't get.
Times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm done. So if the nigga get me in the backfield, they don't why he throw it there? Why he throw it there? That Dak shit. That's why you gotta run. I know damn well I planted my feet and all that. It's all good. It's all good.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you gotta know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
That's all good. It's okay. It's okay, don't panic. Don't panic, dude.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. And it's a hard
Good in the game. Let's go.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about
We'll take it.
36. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people,
bring your. Oh my Lord!
He's got a first down and then some of midfield.
Damn, son. You don't.
Takes it inside the 40.
That's crazy right there.
For 26 and a first down.
Partner, he was going
He
through
got
his
out of there.
progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watson hands to Miller.
There you go. Good hit, yeah.
Final lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll try the air now with Robinson. To the right side and complete to Thomas.
Fuck out of here. Who's that?
This one past the 30 down to 25.
Lawrence trying to get the nigga.
There to first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here,
okay.
A nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back now in Houston.
Okay.
This one's still anybody's ball
Gotta
game.
get a pick.
It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter play. Watson on the first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Stand up, yeah.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stop down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a first down throw, Watson. He gets it to Thomas.
Oh.
Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Again, it's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just...
Oh, yeah, we down by 7, man. Down by 7.
Everywhere. Seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice
down by
return
7.
sets him up pretty good
Down
here
by
at the
7.
30-yard line.
Playing in there. I wish it was.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They go back to Elliott.
Oh, man.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first
Lord have mercy, JJ.
try and just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
From the 31, Prescott.
My fault, man. Dak don't do no dumb shit. That's why you can't pass. That was my fault, though.
Just 1 yard there.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy
See what you can do, man. God damn.
Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
See, you can't get it off. Can't get it off.
J.J. Watt able to get it there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm sending the wrong dude out. There you go. Fight the ball, man.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
There you go, youngin.
Over the middle.
Oh, you super duper clutch out there.
Down at the 49.
There you go.
Nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 20.
Oh, man. Come on.
And the drive keeps going. 4th quarter.
Come on.
The final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
What's this? Fake jet power. What? Look at this.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be
come back to that.
drive.
I'll run that shit now. Fuck it.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold
Hello.
the game.
Hello. Hello. I'm going for 2. My brother won't want me to go for 2. I could go for 2 though to win this shit. Now I'm gonna keep the field and play defense. I ain't gonna do nothing like that. I already know how you say. You ain't go for 2, dog. Play deep. Fuck that.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
I know bullshit now. Let's go.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Let's see.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh shit, about to say, that's the dinger. Alright, Lawrence. Alright, Lawrence. Oh yeah, let's do this building. Funkified shit. Who I got right here? Anthony Brown. Okay. You're too slow. We need to go on back here right now. This right now. Don't take it personal. Oh my God! Try to tackle him that time. Come on, man. Oh man, come on, it's my fault. That's my fault. Put it right there. It's my fault. My fault. My fault. That's okay.
And he wasn't the top option there. Check down, turned into first down and then some. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Bring your ass here. Yeah. Yeah, you gonna fuck around, don't you? Yeah, Lawrence.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet.
Get it out. There you go. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Cool with that. Cool with that. Cool with that.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now it's Watson. Over the middle, it's caught by Q2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Watson and the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish.
That's all good.
We're down to 4 seconds to go in this
It's all good.
Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Tiny Fairbairn. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Tiny Fairbairn. His first attempt of the afternoon.
Oh, he missed! Oh, he missed! Oh, he missed! That's tough.
Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Oh, he must know you, cuz. Said B-Love wants some smoke.
So we're right back where we started.
He must know you. It's overtime now.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
All right. Hard-nosed football. I wish I had another play in there, man. I need this. The front, hold on.
So Prescott
so what is it?
Now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. this one up close to the 25-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see.
Oh my God.
And the Texans scoop it.
I thought, man, it's all good.
16-yard line.
Oh, Lord.
Costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security and in overtime so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much? It doesn't seem like you can, but maybe.
Damn, dog.
He's sacked back at the 24. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
It's interesting.
We're just kicking a field goal. Yeah, time. They won't let me call timeout. Good game. You can't control that. Wet and fumble.
But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats.
That's you up front play. Yeah, you can play me though.
That you get a game into overtime. That it doesn't turn
Send me an invite. Right? Don't go off that game. What you saw right there. I'm supposed to lose that one right there. Nigga, 141 is okay, Ziggy.
All the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. For us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Send an invite. We're going to play.
As we say so long from Houston.
Hey, behind it.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you out of my face. People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is that for an offensive line when they look up and see all those extra bodies coming at them?
Tons of bodies coming in. They get a huge sack there. The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there, 54, right there. Get him. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Throwing again is Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. You run. Mike 54.
From the gun, here's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Texans.
Hey. You got 3. Mike 54.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Third and long, it's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
First down.
A first down carry now for Miller. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Where's the tap? 19. 54 Mike. Ricky. 54.
They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Who's that? 19. 54. 24.
Here's Watson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and that's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Big stop, let's go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now it's Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And out of bounds right around the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here's Elliott. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1st down, Prescott.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Mike 50. You must be dreaming. Alert, alert. 50, Mike 50. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me. Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50.
On first and 10, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. 41's the under. 41's the money. Watch the pass. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 41 Mike. Right here. Over. It's a party now. 46.
On first and 10, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. 6 man. Check curls. Check curls. Check curls. Hey, kill. Come on. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Cooper was the target there, and it's third down. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Marr able to put this one through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 23. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Down to lose 1. Down to go.
Throwing again on second down. Watson, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Third and 15.
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans. Throwing on third and long. Watson, he's going to wind up and air it out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. On first down, it's Elliott, and an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Tighten up. Zoom, zoom. Pull it together. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Alert. Let's go one more. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check, Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker.
You got the wrong one, player.
Just sit down in that zone. And this
You know what I'm saying? You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one, dog. Don't take long, man. It get bad real fast. You looking to play my brother. You know damn well you ain't want to play me, but you keep wanting to play the kid. I don't know why you want to play. Are you blitzing? Are you upset? You might be blitzing. Oh, you might be blitzing. Oh, no, you ain't blitzing.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Oh, he got the pick. It's okay.
It's
No.
intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, they scared. They scared. 24. Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh?
After the interception, here's Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson to throw again. Throw left side, complete to QT. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, 89 yards. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Cowboys 27, Texans 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
This is Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, it's Elliott. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Prescott now from the 50. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Kill.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. A give to Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce.
That?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Prescott from the gun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Power running by Zeke. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Second and goal from the 1.
3 bud. Slam.
Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
54, right there. 54, Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check.
Watson. Rolling to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity. I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Hey, off. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You go night-night. Mike,
on first down, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. And it's second down.
54 Mike. Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. 54 Mike. 54. 54. Watch 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike's 54. That's it. 54.
Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
On first down, it's Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 10 more there and another first down. They'll run on first down. It's Miller. Miller with first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Watch the twist. Check 13. Switch it, hey. 26.
On first down, Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I'm coming up to you. Hey, kill. 47. Hustle. 55 to Mike. 26.
Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And all the way down to the 37. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What's that? 218! Mark 54! Let him know, let him know. Let him 59! Hey, one check. Check right 54. Time's up!
Watson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Watson. Throwing again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fuller. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Hey, good game, man. Good game. You tried. Nigga, Zeke had 204. I don't want nobody trying to go against Zeke. He on my list. He on my list.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
All day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? word for your mom to your pops to the beast to the birds, man. Skirt right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like what? Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. You don't want problems.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Cowboys take over first down at their own 26-yard line.
There you go. 480. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and now it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw is Prescott, and that will be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
On the return, Carter. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 73 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Mike 55, Mike 55. There we go, kill. Hey, kill. Under. Go now. Mike 55. Check, 55. Here we go, go to 54, 26.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Cooper's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
I'm going to run you over.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. We got it.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Kill.
Prescott to throw it. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but the ball is out. Watson lost it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 82 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. We're going to 53. 41, 46.
On third down, it's Prescott. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. And now out comes Houston. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Here's Prescott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
I had no more timeout,
In
man.
the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yep, yeah.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Play action from Miller. Now Watson under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson going deep for Hopkins.
You keep fucking with that nigga.
A double team, and it's
Keep fucking with
intercepted.
it.
Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Elliott. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Big boy, come on, man. Catch the ball,
He
dog.
couldn't hold on through the contact.
Catch the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott.
Come on, guys.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
Play, boy.
He's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head.
Good.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Here we go.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Let me get that.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Whatever.
15 yards is the pickup there. The drive starting very nicely. First down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes...
Got his ass. He go long.
Now Watson, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
To try again after the sack. Watson, man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Watson. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Now Watson. This
Man,
is
what the
caught.
fuck happened right there,
And he'll
dog?
take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
What you say,
So
bro?
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
What'd you say, bro? I can hear you now.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Uh-oh.
Uses
What's
the
up? What's
stiff
up, bro?
arm.
Huh?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to fly.
Good
And
one.
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Good one. No.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Room here to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And look at 9-10. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football.
You're gonna miss this one,
high
though.
school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here's Watson. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Man.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
I go get my man Cam. That was playing good though. I ain't gonna lie, he don't be playing bad. Just saw some shit.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Set. 48 money. I got him.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. That's Samuel, caught left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 64 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott on the crossing route. He hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott flushed out right.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Prescott on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
20. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
To throw is Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Newton. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Here's Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, the throw left side, complete to Hogan. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Hogan. 30 yards, and the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Oh, Zeke with a quick feed. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Elliott. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. The kick by Marr is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I said go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Newton now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Newton to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Hey! I got you. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Here we go. Let's go.
Again, Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check. Mike 5-4. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now this throw caught left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. A first down throw for Prescott. Shakes off the sack. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On third down, it's Prescott. Looking for the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Marr on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Check safety, check 20.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, throw left side, complete. That's Hogan.
Newton's pass complete to Chris Hogan.
Ready?
It's a gain of 4.
20.
3rd and 5.
Hey, look, 48. Look, 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, come on now. 48.
From the gun on third down, Newton. And right side caught, Hogan. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Check 48's the mic. Hop up. Bring it. Greg. Zoom. Mike 48.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott, 74 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often can...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
Now Newton. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. I bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, please. I never switch.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my. Hey, back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick then hit with the. Back then used to out the zip. Blow out the back then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pull out the.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Rabbit. Hands in. Come on, where'd he go?
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Second down, Haskins. Josh Jackson's got it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First down, here's the run with Peterson. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Into the Redskins have it, they do. And not the clean start that we had envisioned. You thought this would be a pretty crisp game, but a turnover for a turnover.
Yeah, so much for scripting. Because if teams are doing that, things aren't going according to plan. Maybe it's a case of nerves. Maybe it's a case of, too much energy right now. Let's see if both teams can get settled in and start to play good ball.
Come get some. Come on.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Right there.
From the 16, Haskins. Looking long for his tight end read. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Not today, you are. Not today.
A toss play. This is Peterson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd and a yard, Haskins. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Haskins. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Ducks him with a grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Washington Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? From the 31, Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Great. We go. 35 to Mike.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready? Left 80.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Throwing is Newton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 14 yards there at a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Sliding out of the pocket to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain there of 30 big ones. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Back to throw, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10. On first and 10, it's Haskins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. First half in the books. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 21. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 35's the mic. Let's go, let's go. Get it.
Throwing on second and 8. Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 22 yards there, a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. And the Panther first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Hey! Watch out, watch out. 81, kill. Great.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
20.
Out of the gun, Newton. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Newton will bring him up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 32 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go. Tell the ending. Like part 4. I got it.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's Peterson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 38, Haskins. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And it's third down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Now Haskins on first down. A deep ball for Dotson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Haskins. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. This will be caught at about the 5. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
2nd and goal from the 1. Haskins will keep it on the sneak. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh 2nd down. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with McCaffrey, and they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Gun.
From his end zone, Newton on 3rd and long. Completes it to Samuel. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
A gain of 21 yards.
Here we go. That's it,
First down.
Mike, 53, Mike. Push it back.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Bang. Check, crunch.
This is McCaffrey. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. K1 short. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. Room past the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, you know what they say about the best laid plans, partner. I mean, this one was totally foiled. They played for the pass. The idea was if you want to run it, that's fine. We'll rally up and make the tackle.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Undercrush. 8.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9. Newton taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Yeah, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Flacco from the gun. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender,
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Newton now to throw. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Newton. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
To pass, Flacco. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 87 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is McCaffrey on the give. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Newton. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
McManus's point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
35 to Mike. 65.
On first down, it's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the front.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you get to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On first down, Newton looking for the out route, and he's got more. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw is Newton. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Third down, Flacco from the gun. He's got his 6'5 receiver, that's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught at the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, 49 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field.
When you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hogan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Newton now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hogan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Newton now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Newton. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
8.
From the gun, here's Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw again on second down. Newton, he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. Got his target, Samuel. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, you got three. Three down.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game. And right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to...
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Here's Newton, and he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. first down. Flacco. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Flacco. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Flacco. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. K1 Short, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Dancing to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. K1 Short bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for Joe Flacco. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll try the air now with Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Let's go.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Right here.
Pressure mounting. Flacco. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's back to throw. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mario Addison in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Steps away to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. McManus's point after is good, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, man. Mike 35.
One last throw here for Newton. Going for it all. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They